Let's get started with the automation of your social media channels. I will let you know that this video will not be long. It will be less than 20 minutes. We're going to get straight to the point on everything. As I said in the introduction video, it takes me 8 hours a month because I have 2 companies to schedule social media content for. But since you have 1 company, it should take you 4 to 5 hours a month. And how I do that so quickly is I have all my content scheduled and written out. So this is my schedule for Twitter, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And you can see it tells me affirmation, business bestie around town, a quote, a support link is when I share another person's business, an article link, newsletter. So I have all my affirmations right here. Then I have quotes, and then I have business bestie tweets and newsletter tweets. I will be updating this soon and changing it because the company is launching later this month and I am adding new content. So yay. I will point out that I use 2 platforms for social media content sharing. I use Hootsuite for Facebook and Twitter, and I use Planoly or Planoly or whatever for my Instagram. You can use whatever account you want. These are the 2 that I prefer. You can use Coach Schedule Buffer, or you can use Hootsuite for everything. It's all up to you. So for this exercise, I have already put all the content right here to make it simpler. That way I don't have to go back and forth. First, we are going to go to Hootsuite. This is what my Hootsuite dashboard looks like. My home screen, my mentions, my schedule, my timeline, Facebook schedule. So let's start with our 9 a.m. for Sunday. Paste, schedule. Oh yes, so if you don't pick which platform you want, it sends you this alert that you need to at least pick one. So let's schedule that for 9 a.m. Let's get our 12 o'clock schedule. You don't have to put them exactly at the time that they're scheduled. You can put them at random times or whatever you feel most comfortable doing. I believe in making sure that I do 80% about me, 20% about others. That way it doesn't feel like it's a big sale, constantly hard selling on my timeline where it's, oh, about business bestie, about business bestie, about business bestie. Business bestie is about community, empowering, and connecting others. So that's what I want to show. So this is my support link supporting another small business owner. So we want to mention her, that way she can see this on her timeline. We want to add an image. So on all platforms, they're all visual, people see the image first. It's best to have the right sizing. So if you use Canva, you can make your Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you can make them the correct sizing for that platform. You just don't want to put squares on every platform. So I have this. It's reducing size and reducing size. So I have this, that is the 11th at 6 p.m. schedule. And then copy. This is our 9 p.m. And we are gonna try to add a photo to this if it works. If not, it's okay. One of the best tips I can tell you for scheduling your content is to focus on a day at a time. Don't try to do all the 9 a.m.s and the 12 p.m.s or whatever. Do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Go through that. I do an 8-day schedule, so I'll do 8 days of content scheduled. That way I'm always ahead one day just in case something happens. And so this is ready. This is our 9 p.m. Oh no, not today. Oopsie. Let's fix that. That needs to go on the 11th. Okay. So we have 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I will say it's best to study your followers and what time they're on your timelines and everything else and when you're engaging. I just did a 12-hour span. That way I can make sure that I'm hitting new people or people are seeing me on their timeline and everything else. So many times we don't have a presence and we dump tweet. That's when you go on Twitter and you're available for an hour, so you retweet everything, you try to post content about your business. It's best to schedule out content over a time period. That way you're always online, even when you can't. So let us do a Facebook post. Click on the Facebook. As you can see, Facebook gives us 2,000 characters. Twitter gives us 140 characters. We're going to talk about our newsletter. We're just going to copy this, but I'm not going to post what I just said. I want to give them the link to the newsletter. So I'm going to add a photo to this. I'm going to use the same photo that I used for my last newsletter. So it's reducing. Okay, I'm going to actually schedule this for today at 12:30. And boom, there it is. So we have scheduled our Twitter for one day and we have scheduled our Facebook for a post today. I say being on Twitter, I average 6 to 8 times a day with pre-scheduled tweets is really good. On Facebook, I would say post 1 to 2 times a day. It really just depends on how you want to aggressively grow your audience and everything else. Okay, now let us do Instagram. So on this app, which it is an app, you can use the online or you can use your iPhone. I believe it's only iPhone right now, and I use it for Business Bestie and Imperfect Concepts. So this is showing me my plan, the days I post, the engagement. You can discover other people by searching hashtags, and they make it easier for you to retweet. That way you can share content. If you can't come up with content, it's okay to share other people's content. Just make sure you credit them. You can analyze by the week how everything's going, the month, and the year. Then you can see comments on your post. So let's go. Let us plan. Oh, so right here you see unscheduled, scheduled, all. This is all your Instagram posts. This is your scheduled content. This is your unscheduled content. So this is how you add new media. We're going to use that one. So you see all my unscheduled content. Let us do this one. I want to do a Friday introduction. Friday introduction is a great way to introduce your audience to you again if they have never met you and are just our new followers and you want to share some feedback, tips, and all this other stuff. If you're using the app, what I really love about the app is you can put in the hashtags and it will search the hashtags for you. So let me write my caption. So there's my caption. If you're super busy and you don't have time to write your hashtags after you post, a great thing is you can just copy all of them and paste them in there and it'll just do that versus having to go back. I will point out this does not automatically post to Instagram. You will get a notification on your phone that it's time to post at your scheduled time. So this will be going out on Friday. And at 5:15, I'll get a notification saying, hey, Tasha, your post is ready to go out. And then I open that, or I click the notification, and it pops up, and I am able to post it on Instagram. I will point out, normally I do Fridays on Friday, but I think it's really great once a month to do a Friday introduction and share with your audience who you are. So that Friday at 5 p.m. is scheduled. So as you see, I tend to schedule or stay at the same time, and I'm able to see what times best work. Like on Tuesday of the 6th, I got 66 likes and 17 comments. That's pretty low. I tend to average around 100 or whatever. So 5:55 was not working that Tuesday. This Tuesday it was. So maybe my audience just wasn't there. Okay, we're gonna do one more. This is a photo that I seen that I really, really loved. I'm super addicted to flowers, and I'm constantly sharing them on my timeline. So I want to just talk about how beautiful these are. It's tagging the person for me. So I realized the best way to get engagement is to ask people questions. So I'm constantly asking my audience questions so they can engage me. So this will go out Thursday. Oh no. Why is it going back? Wait. Okay, what's going on, Blaney? Okay, there you go. Okay, why are you acting so funky? So it is scheduled. I have a whole bunch of hashtags curated, but right now we're just going to copy and paste the same ones. They're there. And they are scheduled. I guess it's scheduled the same one. So this is automation of your social media channels. I really hope this helped you. Take time this month to curate what you want to post. Study the styled Instagram or flat lay video that is also part of this. That way you can make your own content. If you are still struggling to make your own content, you can repurpose content, but make sure you share with your audience where you got it from. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please tweet me or send me an email. Bye.